Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to sell your clothes on Depop in 10 easy steps. So this is for beginners, so if you don't have any experience ever selling clothes and stuff, this is definitely the video for you. I'm going to walk you through every step and show you how to do it. Okay, step number 1 is to go through your closet or to go thrifting to get the clothes that you're going to sell. So after you pick out the clothes you want to sell, you also want to make sure that they're all washed, they're not wrinkly. You just want everything to look in good condition before you start taking pictures of them to sell them. Okay, step number 2 is to decide where you're going to take these pictures at. So you can be outside if it's a nice day, in front of some trees, or in front of your garage door, or the side of your house, wherever you want to do. You can set up a backdrop inside, you can set up a backdrop outside, you can be in front of a clear wall, you can take your pictures in the mirror. When deciding where you want to take your pictures at, you want to make sure that the focal point of the photos is going to be what you're taking a picture of. You don't want the background to be super busy or for there to be a lot of stuff, because you want people to be focusing on the item you're trying to sell and not everything else that's in the background and everything else that's happening in the picture you're posting. So if you have a blank wall, that's really great. You can put some like decor pieces in for your pictures to make them look better, but you still want to just keep it very minimal, very simple, just so that way your eye is drawn towards the piece you're trying to sell and not towards anything else. Step number 3 is to take your pictures during the day using natural light or to have a ring light. So if you're taking pictures outside during the day, then you're going to have great lighting. You don't really have anything to worry about there. And if you're taking pictures inside, maybe have a window facing towards where you're going to be taking the pictures at, so you can use natural lighting. If you don't have good lighting, or if you want to shoot later in the day, then you can definitely use a ring light, but that's going to cost extra money, so using natural light is free. Step number 4 is to use a tripod or to prop your phone up on something to take pictures. If you want to take mirror pictures, then this isn't going to apply to you because you're going to be holding your phone while you're taking pictures. But if you're going to have some kind of background behind you, then you'll want to have your phone propped up or use a tripod. If you don't want to buy a tripod, you can definitely use a chair, use some books, just do something so your phone's propped up so you can take the pictures, or you can always have someone take the pictures for you. A clicker is definitely helpful if you're going to be taking pictures by yourself with just your tripod or having your phone propped up. It's definitely not necessary because you can use your self timer, or you can just take a video of you wearing the clothes and then screenshot the video wherever you want. But having a clicker can make it just super quick and easy to just take a picture. Step number 5 is you want to take multiple pictures of the items. You want people to really know what the clothes look like, so that way they're not questioning what exactly they're buying. So make sure that you have different pictures of the clothes. Maybe if you're going to be wearing them in all the pictures, just have kind of different angles. If there's any flaws on the item, take a picture of that. Just really let the people know what they're buying. Wearing a simple outfit while you're taking the pictures is also really helpful. So maybe it's just a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, so then you're not having to constantly change between different clothes to take pictures of each item. So if you just have on a pair of jeans, you can take pictures of any tops you're going to be selling without having to constantly change your pants because you have patterns clashing. And if you just have on a simple crop top or t-shirt, then you can take pictures of all the different pants or skirts or whatever you're selling without having to constantly change your shirt. Number 6, it's not necessary, but I definitely like taking pictures of the clothes just by themselves. So sometimes I'll take a picture of the clothes on a hanger or just having them laying flat on the ground. So that way people can see what they look like by themselves and not just what they look like on me. 7 kind of goes along with the last one. I'm just going to show you how that I take my flat lays, because if I'm selling any kind of super long dresses where I can't really get it all in the frame, just hanging up on a hanger, or any kind of pants, skirts, things like that that I'm selling, I always do flat lays and take my measurements when the clothes are laying flat. I usually just lay out a drop cloth in my floor. I do it in my living room because there's big windows so I can open up the curtains and just use the natural lighting, and I find that works best for me. Step number 8, after we have all of our pictures taken, now it's time to go through, pick out the ones we like, and to crop our photos. So Depop does use square photos, so whenever I'm taking pictures of the clothes just by themselves, I usually just go ahead and change the settings on my phone to where it's going to take square photos. But whenever I'm doing try-ons, I usually just leave it normal so that I can go in and crop it myself how I want it. So I'll go through and I'll crop my different photos that I need to, and I'll also pick out which photos I want to use on Depop and just delete the rest of them. So that's why it's really helpful to take a lot of photos, because then you've got a lot of different options and you can pick out which ones look best and then use those whenever you're posting your items. Step number 9 is to write your descriptions. Now that we've got all the photos, how we want them, it's time to go ahead and post the clothes on Depop. So you're going to go into Depop to list an item, and you're going to go ahead and add the photos you want to add. And whenever you're writing your description, you want to make sure you know any flaws. It's really helpful also to include measurements. So if I'm measuring jeans, I'll include the waist measurement, the inseam, the hip measurement, the rise of the jeans. Sometimes I'll also note the leg opening, like if it's a super wide leg, to let people know exactly how wide it is. And you can also include like armpit to armpit measurements or like top to bottom measurements for shirts and things too, just that way people can measure themselves and know if the item's going to fit them or not, since you can't try items on when you're. You can also include any styling tips you want to. You can add a fun description. Just really, this is all up to you. Whatever you want to write about the shirt, make sure you also include the sizing too. Like if it's marked a size large, make sure you note that. You can also say like it's marked a size large, but if it's more like a size medium. Adding keywords is also really helpful. They actually have a feature now on Depop where you can select like the year it's made. You can put if it's like streetwear, if it's boho, you can put the color and things like that. Just that way you're gonna be more likely to pop up in searches when people are looking for different things. When writing your description, you're also going to choose your shipping. I do ship my items myself. Depop does have the option of the Depop shipping, so you just choose the different weight, super easy. After you sell the item, you just print out your shipping label and put it on your package. I use Pirate Ship to ship my. You can also offer free shipping on items, and that will sometimes make them more likely to sell if people know that the shipping is free. And then step number 10 is just to post your item and to sell it. So now you've got your pictures taken, you've got your description written, you've got your price set, you've got everything ready. You just have to post your item, and then once it sells, you just have to ship it out to whoever buys it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you are going to be trying to sell your clothes on Depop to make a little bit extra money, thanks for watching.